Hello everyone, this is Spliced, and welcome to some Hannibal Wasp gameplay. This is the reveal of the Hannibal Wasp thanks to GameCheat, who is able to go into the files of Forge on PC and bring out the Wasp and show it to us all. Unfortunately, he was not able to get the Oni Wasp into the game, but hopefully he finds out how to do that in the future. This was already shown on a Polygon video for the reveal of the update for this update that just came out, and for some reason the Hannibal Wasp was in the game. I don't know why they had that, but they did regardless. But now we actually have some gameplay of the vehicle to show off its weapons and its mobility and stuff like that. So I'm just going to go over it a bit, tell you guys what I think, and hopefully we'll get some footage of the Oni Wasp in the future so I can compare that as well. But immediately when I look at this vehicle, I think it's extremely powerful. Depending on the wreck cost, of course, and you know, there's all these other parameters you got to think about, but right off the bat you look at this and immediately you'll think, wow, this is a really OP vehicle, but you don't really know the damage it can do with these attacks. You don't really know all this kind of things. Plus you got to take into consideration that there is no boost compared to the Banshee and the Phaeton. And so it's a very vulnerable flying vehicle. There's a lot of anti-air vehicles in the game, and this vehicle probably doesn't have a lot of armor because it's a Wasp. Of course, you got to keep that in consideration. So in order to compensate for that, they're giving it more damage with its attacks and stuff like that. So the primary is a charge-up laser shot, which shoots multiple lasers like the Hannibal Scorpion, but just, you know, the Hannibal Mantis, but it's all at once. And the secondary attack is like a bunch of plasma caster shots, and this is actually pretty interesting. I like this idea. I like how they didn't just stay with rockets like they would with the Hannibal Mantis. I like how they changed it up into a bunch of volley grenades. This will be very, very good for clearing out armories and just floating over objectives and taking them down. A cluster of enemies all together, you can lob grenades and take them down. I'm guessing it'll be as powerful as the plasma caster, so if they're really close, they will take them down. As you can see, they have a delayed explosive, so they're not just going to explode right away, unless if it might have a proximity detonation. Again, we do not know this, but for now, it looks very, very amazing. The primary attack, the charge-up laser, looks pretty interesting, but I don't think it's going to be one laser is going to kill one person. I think it's going to be 2 or 3, so you're going to have to keep it focused on one person at a time. You're not going to be able to drag it, which is fine. It's alright, because the range that you'll have with this is enough. If you guys know, when I talk about vehicles, I always got to look for the range and their survivability. The range on this vehicle is amazing. You could snipe across the map with it, and that's exactly what air vehicles need, what ground vehicles need, what all vehicles need is that range to stay alive, stay away, stay safe. So this looks like a pretty interesting vehicle. I think it's going to be a 5 to 6 wreck area, mostly 5 wreck, because usually they don't really skip numbers. They usually like to go up the numbers, and the Oni Wasp, in my opinion, is probably going to be 4 wrecks, unless if it's extremely powerful, yet we have yet to see. But this is the reveal. Hope you guys did enjoy seeing this gameplay, and hopefully we'll see the Oni Wasp soon. But until then, hope you guys did enjoy this reveal, and I will see you guys in the next video.